because she eats everything.
And the doctor I took her to told me himself.
Wait. Hold on a second. Poor diet because she eats everything?
She'll eat anything you put in front of her.
Well, then maybe you should put a proper diet in front of her.
That's what I have been doing. You're the only reason why you're here, because you're damn jealous because I got custody.
No, the only reason I'm here is because I want my daughter to be safe.
She is safe.
No, she's not.
Really? How is she not? Yes, she fell down the stairs.
She burned her hand on wood stuff. Care to explain how she got close enough?
She was next to me and I told her not to go near it. I even put my arm out there, but she still got by me, and I texted you right after that.
She shouldn't have been that close to a wood-burning stove in the first place.
How can I be there? I'm there all day. You want her to eat a freezing house? That stove heater is the only thing that heats that house right now, and I have to stock it all day.
Do you slap your child's hand?
I tap it when she does something.
With the bottle cap?
No.
When I took her to the doctor, he said it looked like somebody took a twist-off beer cap and pressed it in the back of her hand very hard.
She was playing with the dog that day, and she had its bone and it bit her.
You said it was a cat in the first place?
Yeah, the scratch was from a cat. But you know nothing about the
hold on,
bruise on her head
why
till
do
the
you
cops
always
showed
change
up
your
my
stories?
door.
Hold on. Aren't you in charge? You have custody, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not my dog.
I didn't ask you about the dog. Talking about your baby. Okay. You're the one responsible for keeping the baby away from hot stoves,
Yes.
dogs that bite, and I don't know how much discipline you need to give an 18-month-old child that doesn't have a full vocabulary yet.
Not much.
It seems that your daughter suffers from severe diaper rash, right?
Sometimes,
that you say is
mostly.
eczema, which is not the case. Is it fair to say you don't know how to take care of a baby?
I do take care of
I'd say it
babies.
is.
The only time she hasn't gotten her diapers changed is when we're on a road trip, and the only reason why she's hungry when she gets there is the road trip is 2 hours long. Yes, I have snacks for her, but not enough.
And
All
every
I
time-
get is food stamps, Dex.
Every time, and the child support I pay you, you spend on liquor.
No, I don't spend it on liquor.
Yeah, you do. You told me yourself. I got the text message in my cell phone.
That
Whoa,
money
whoa,
I
whoa.
got from my mom.
Well, listen.
I don't spend nothing. I told you the only thing I spend.
Do
a
you
little
drink?
Bit of,
Do you drink?
not often.
But you do. You drink booze.
Every now and then.
And where do you get that money for the booze?
I ask my mom for it, and if
Yeah.
I have it from somewhere else, I use it. But I have not spent one dime of her child support on alcohol.
You told me yourself, out of one of the child support checks you got from me, you went out and bought a bottle of vodka.
No, not
Yes.
vodka.
Well, what was it? Rum? What?
It was Lord Calvert, and it wasn't from your child support either.
Whatever. That's not what you told me.
Is he a good father?
Yes, he's a good father.
So, if he's... If you say he's a good father, right? And he seems like he genuinely loves his daughter to death. Like, this guy sitting up on stage crying, the emotion he speaks of his child.
He's a good father. I don't deny that. The
So,
stuff he's put
okay.
me through the last year is bullcrap.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Couldn't it be reasonable? Couldn't it be possible? Couldn't you... Well, I'm going to give you a chance here and say, you know what, Steve? I made some mistakes. I had bad judgment sometimes. I made some mistakes. There's times I feel overwhelmed, and I need some help.
That is true. I do feel overwhelmed a lot. I'm just there with her all day, and I'm
But
playing
you
with
forgot
her.
the first two steps. I made some mistakes.
I'm human. I make mistakes.
Poor judgment.
And I do have poor judgment.
There you go.
I made a lot of mistakes.
And every parent feels overwhelmed at times. Even I do.
But you still made your mistakes too,
Let's bring
Dex.
up, let's bring
I'm not saying I don't make mistakes.
Yeah, like getting married after 2 weeks, that was a big
Yeah, that was a big one.
I'm going to bring the sister out.
Okay.
I want everybody to keep their hands to themselves.
All right.
What? You have done nothing but neglect and abuse that little girl since before she was
You got
everything
no
born.
room to talk about abuse.
You want to get in my face, little girl?
No.
Come
Go
on.
ahead.
No.
Bring it. You are not.
Big step.
You are not going to abuse that little girl anymore.
don't.
There is no dog on the face of the earth that can bite a baby's hand and have it look like a beer bottle cap.
Yes,
Now, your child had, I don't know if abuse is the right word.
She's definitely been neglected.
At the very least.
Right. Neglect, I'm guessing, is probably the right word in this case. I don't think you're a bad person.
I don't think she's a bad mom. I just think she's an inexperienced mom that needs to accept help when it's offered instead of turning it away.
There you go.
I know you love your daughter.
Anytime she tells me she's stressing about how to do something for our daughter, I tell her, hey, I can come up there and get her. And she's like,
Okay.
no, it'll be fine.
Crystal.
When was the last time I said
Crystal.
Okay, listen, I think she's got something to say.
About a week and a half ago.
Okay.
I know you love your daughter.
that? I love my daughter more than these. She's the only thing that means
I
a
know
damn
that.
to me in this world.
So grow up and prove it to everyone.
I am trying to do that. Why do you think I'm trying to move out of the place I'm living? I don't want my daughter
There's
around
no
the
trying.
alcohol.
We
I
told you
grew
you
up
could come
with an
back.
alcoholic.
We told you you could come back to the house. It's
I
not
don't
you
want
that
to
you
be
didn't.
around him.
So he can get an apartment. He would gladly do that to have
I
his
don't
daughter
want
in the
to be
same
around
town.
him no more.
It's a way
I
out.
can't stand to look at him,
It's
let alone.
a way
Okay.
out.